Hello everyone, Pen 15 UK. The bike is clean, the weather is fine, so I thought I'd get out and do a bit of a first time video with my external mic working. I've had endless problems trying to get this to work, but hopefully this is it and it's working. I've said working a lot, never mind. Not a cloud in the sky. Fantastic. About 12 degrees. No breeze. Right, so I wanted to make this video and do a bit of a overview about me. Kind of stuff that'll be on future videos. It's not going to be groundbreaking, so don't expect too much. So, I've been riding for probably 3 years now. No, 4, nearly 4. First 2 years were on a 125, just on a CBT. But then that was coming up for renewal, and I thought I'm not going to pay 120 quid to do it again. So what I'll do is I'll do my license. So that's what I did. As I already had the 125 bike and I've been riding for a couple of years, I just paid a local instructor to take me out for an hour or so, just have a look and give me a few pointers, and then I just booked in the test on my own, the tests, mod 1 and mod 2. Did those, got through them and came out with a license at the end. Now, albeit it was restricted, this was back September 2012 I did it. So as I did it on a 125, I'm over 25, it was restricted. Now, some people will criticise me for that, but that's the way I did it. It was the cheapest way to do it, and you know, it's been fine on a restriction. The bike I'm on now is a 250, a Suzuki Inazuma 250. It's alright, does what I need, keeps the insurance low while I get the no claims up. So yeah, that's that. The restrictions up in September this year, so I'll you know, I'm starting to look properly at bigger bikes and want the sort of thing I want. Now this is just a nice to have. I don't commute on it or anything like that. For anything too expensive or too fancy, quite like the look of the BMW G650 GS. But then the Yamaha MT-07 has just caught my eye. Seems a very good bike for the money, about 5 grand. Can't really complain of that. So yeah, as I said, this isn't used for commuting, so I can't do any sort of daily videos or anything like that. To be honest, I tend not to see anything interesting, apart from people with a lack of indicators around here. Look, there's one. Look, as soon as I mention it, knob. In this part of Bristol, indicators seem to be an optional extra on all cars. Let's see if this guy will nod. Yes, good lad. From the shadow on the road, you can probably tell I'm using a GoPro. Good bit of kit, I think. Although it's a little bit obvious on the side of my helmet. The other consideration was the drift, but the place I got the GoPro from enabled me to have it payment free for 12 months. Oh, so I thought, why not? Seemed a good idea, and I'll worry about it in 12 months time. Just like most people do with debts, I'll worry about it later. I haven't been up here for ages. It used to be my daily route to work in the car, but I'm on gardening leave at the moment, in between jobs. New one starts on the 28th of April, so I'm just sitting around doing nothing, and it's fantastic. I suspect it's like being retired. Getting all the jobs done I want to do, no one about. Oh dear, fly tipping. This vlogging thing is really an aside to the reason I actually got the camera. The main reason I got it was for insurance purposes, because I work in insurance, so quite aware of the issues that can come up in terms of settling claims, etc. So the more evidence you can get, the better, I suppose. Now, before people have a go, as I said previously, I'm in between jobs. Used to work for a quite a big brand, not necessarily insurance, but other motoring services, like over there, on the insurance side of things. Now, I've been in insurance for a few years, so I know the complexity. So I would actually recommend to bikers, you know, if you can afford it, doesn't have to be anything fancy, but just something that will record video in the event that something does happen to you. Obviously, hope it doesn't. But if you've got that camera footage there, provide that to your insurance company, and it just helps. In most motorcycle cases, obviously I've got nothing to back this up in terms of stats, but just general knowledge. Most motorcycle cases are settled on a 50-50 basis, which means your insurance company will cover the damage to your bike, and the other party's insurance company will cover the damage to their vehicle. Now, obviously, in most cases, it's the third party's fault. But unfortunately, proving that is somewhat difficult. Hence, if you've got a camera, you can more than likely prove it. Just passing a rather nice gypsy camp here on the right. This was actually a place where the police raided and found they were keeping slaves. Nice bunch of folk, I suppose. Right, so hopefully that gives you a bit of a flavour about Wagwan with the videos. But please subscribe and like. And also you can follow me on Twitter. It's at pen15UK, so PEN15UK. And feel free to comment or ask any questions either on the video or on Twitter. So, thanks a lot. Hope to see you again.